Hello everybody. So I am at Laine London. As you see, their title says Love, Wed, and Return. This is the place that I am getting my wedding dress at. And yes, you heard right. You get to return your wedding dress. This is a wedding dress rental boutique. It is here in the lovely area of Chamblee. So let's go inside. Hey you, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and as the title says, I am going to be giving you a review on my overall experience with Laine London, a bridal boutique here in Atlanta, Georgia. So let's get into it. Start with location. Laine London is actually the only brick and mortar bridal rental boutique in the US, which I think is amazing. They're located in Chamblee, Georgia. I'm in Sandy Springs, so they're about 15 to 20 minutes away from me. But if you are in the metro Atlanta or Atlanta area, this is super convenient for you. But I will also say that many brides travel just around the southeast to come visit Laine London. I felt like Laine London was the perfect option for me because I am in a sustainable living journey, and I did not want to buy a dress, purchase a dress, and then let it just sit in the back of my closet. The cost wear ratio was really important for me to kind of factor in, and wearing a dress for 8 hours and then buying it didn't really make sense to me. So renting was the best option, and I'm so glad that I got to do that. They are a Black women-owned business. They are also size inclusive. So from 0 to size 32, we are going to find a dress for any and every body, which is really, really important for me when I was choosing a boutique to shop with. The first boutique that I shopped with was, just a traditional place. I brought my wedding party and it just didn't feel special, but Laine London, they checked off all boxes for me. I actually went alone, and one of the reasons why I went alone is because I didn't want my opinion to be swayed by anybody. And also, you girls know, like, sometimes when you bring your mom, your grandma, or some family members, they're just not nice. And I didn't want to even drown any of my happiness or any of the opinions to kind of drown out what my thoughts were. I wanted to kind of sit and process what felt good for me. And I didn't want to feel rushed. And there are two options whenever you are in the boutique. They have a just looking option, which is their 60-minute appointment where you can kind of pick out dresses. And then they have I like to call it the I say yes to the dress, where from the first appointment that you picked, maybe your 4 or 5 dresses, you pick those and you get to choose from those 5 just to make your ultimate decision, which I really like. Right off the bat, I actually booked my appointment online. It's super easy. You can actually let them know what your Pinterest board is. And I had the stylist Tiffany. She is so amazing. She had my Pinterest board actually up, and she had dresses that were on my Pinterest board very similar for me to actually choose from, which is really awesome. She had some surprises too, dresses that I didn't even think to even pick out, and they're just stunning. And when I say these dresses are so beautiful, so chic, so many different varieties too. I personally have a Justin Alexander dress, which the craftsmanship, just the beautiful style is just stunning. And also, just to kind of start out, not only can you rent a dress, you can also rent a veil. You can rent different accessories, like if you wanted a tiara or a hairpin, and you can also purchase earrings and shoes. So when I say this is a one-stop, everything a bride needs boutique, it truly is. Besides the Pinterest board having that already set up, which is amazing, they also let me know if I wanted to put any music on. So they had a Pandora's playlist. I chose Leon LaHavis just to kind of get me in the groove. And we also had some champagne there to just celebrate the day. But one of the things I want to point out is that they are all about the bride's wants and needs. Like, I felt like a queen for the day. I let them know, like, what kind of dresses I was looking for in terms of style. Tiffany was super gracious and so informative. She let me know any and everything about different dresses and what could be really good for me to accentuate. I really wanted to accentuate my bust and my waistline, and then everything else, just kind of elongating my legs and not really giving focus and attention to my arms, because that was a thing for me. And the next question that you might have would be, okay, so after you pick out your dress and you're wanting to rent it, can you alter it? Absolutely. I have two different options. Their first package, they do the hemming, side seams. If you want to add sleeves, if you want to add a bridal sash, those things are included. And I had one of their expedited options because I actually came in 6 weeks before my wedding. I came in after I picked my wedding dress every single week to go step by step with Nancy, their master alterator, and kind of get all of the things that I wanted to get done with my dress. So I added a bridal sash. I added just some pickups in the front to give it a little bit more drama. And then I also added a bustle, which is basically an option where you can actually hook on the back of the dress, like one of the buttons, to secure it so you're not dragging your dress on the floor. Also, the dress was dry cleaned, pressed, and it was available to me within 30 days, and that is going to be $4.99. The original package that I mentioned before, so the traditional, is $2.99. So super affordable. And again, just because I was in that case, and I'm sure many brides might be in that case, to where maybe their dress didn't fit, or maybe they got pregnant and they need to get another alteration and their wedding is soon, that could be an option for them. Let's get into pricing. So the lowest available price for a rental is $2.99. $2.99 for a rental. So I think that is really, really cool. And if you do want to, not be in the place to where you want to rent it, but you want to buy it, if you change your mind, they have a buyback service. So if you come in and then you love your dress, but after the actual ceremony, you're like, you know what, I actually want to go ahead and return it, they will give you 40% off of what you actually purchased it from. So you get a little bit back, and it's just one of those things that you can feel really like self-assured. Like, even if you are there and you're, want to actually buy it, then no pressure, because you are able to get some money back after you purchase it. Just as a recap, what I really love about Laine London is they are all about the bride. Everything that the bride needs and wants, you can find at this boutique, and they have such amazing, chic, affordable styles that any bride could ask for. I ultimately love that they are Black owned, that they are size inclusive, and if there is a bride that needed or wanted to purchase a dress, they can, but have the peace of mind that if you did want to go ahead and take the dress back, you have that buyback service. I want to say, just in terms of sustainability, I love the fact that they want to bring the magic and they want to bring more wear out of these dresses. It was really important for me in terms of finding a dress to have that cost and wear ratio the same. Purchasing a dress for me was not an option because I did not see the benefit of doing that. And I'm so happy that I got to experience the dress that I wanted to be in, have that magical moment, but then not have the actual pressure in terms of the sustainability effort to not have to purchase that and then feel bad about, eventually that going into a landfill quickly, or just sitting in the back of my closet, not getting to experience any other magical moment. So if you are interested in anything Laine London, I will leave all of their information in this description box below. And if you are getting married in 2022, let me know if you're going to go and visit this boutique. I'd love to hear from you.